And welcome back here at the Fortin Center. We get set for the men's game. Coach Drykosen, kind of a tough deal last weekend. We got a game canceled out on us. I think those guys just didn't want to come to Montana where it's 29 below.
Yeah, I think they wanted to, but you're always at the mercies of the airline, especially on game day. But that was unfortunate for them and for us in Western, but things are going to happen. I'm glad they're safe, and, you know, we got to move on from there. Now we got to get ready for conference play.
Coach, a big win against Dickinson. We won't talk too much about that, but a huge weekend here tonight for both men and women. But, you know, a couple ranked teams coming in here, and we got these two, and then we go on the road for a long time, it seems like.
Is that right? Yeah. Well, I mean, the Frontier, I mean, very seldom is there going to be a night where you're not playing a ranked team. So I feel like they're all about the same. They're all really good. They're all a little different. Athletic. LC's really athletic and strokes it. And, you know, runs the floor really well. They're really long and athletic, and they get up and down. We got to be able to, you know, get out and not let them get out in transition on us. We got to get back in transition, so we got to control the boards. Hopefully that'll help in that area. And
that's something that you've, I thought, have done well with this group this year, as rebounding with Jared and Danny doing extremely well on the boards.
Yeah. We're going to have some forwards and guards step up, you know, because they're getting a good number of the boards. But like I told our guys, we need to have the game-leading forward center on our team for rebounds, and we need the game-leading guard on our team for rebounds tonight, because we got to have our guards step in and, you know, got to get some of those long rebounds, because LC will shoot the three quite a bit, and they're athletic to go get the long rebounds.
Well, Coach, you only got to score one more point than they do.
I know it. That's what our plan is, so it should be an exciting one. I appreciate it.
All right. Good luck, Coach.
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
And we'll take us a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and get you set here for our next game.
Hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did. Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
Life is outside. Life is exploring. Life is adventure. Summer days are long and hot. Refresh yourself with a vacation of epic proportions. Visit Billings for live music, Montana's only walkable brewery district, Montana Fair, and more. Log on to visitbillings.com/TV for our full events listing. Life is more in Billings, Montana's Trailhead.
The Billings Hotel and Convention Center is now the Red Lion Hotel. With a state-of-the-art sound system, the Red Lion Hotel is the best place in Billings for your next meeting or conference. Relax from traveling in comfortable rooms with 55-inch TVs, or unwind in the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor water slides. You can even watch the big game in the sports lounge. The Red Lion Hotel, formerly the Billings Hotel and Convention Center. Same local owners, same great service.
And welcome back here to the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College as we get you set for our second game here tonight. The Rocky women coming out with a big win here in that first game. Rocky's men coming in this game with an 8-5 mark. They are 0-2 in Frontier Conference. LC coming in at 13-1. They are 2-0 in the Frontier Conference. LC is ranked number 10 in the nation with that 13-1 mark. For Rocky, Jared Samuelson's kind of been the difference maker this season thus far, Stan, as he transferred from the University of Montana. He's just been a pleasure to watch. I mean, he just works hard all the time, and coming in here, averaging 19.2 points per game. He's scored in double figures 10 times this season, including 7 straight in the past 7 games that he has scored in double figures. So, you know, you got to look for Jared Samuelson, a great rebounder as well. He's shooting 59% from the floor, and it's not like Jared not to step out and shoot some three-pointers. He'll step out and shoot a three-pointer, and a very good three-point shooter as well. Austin Payne, kind of been a role player that really steps up when you need it, I guess, kind of the way I put it. He's averaging 14 points per game. He has 8 games with at least 10 points and 3 20-point outings thus far in this season. Latrell Franklin, you know, just I don't know what you say about Latrell except for wow. I mean, he can jump, he can run, he can dribble the ball backwards, I think, faster than more people can run forward. Man. But you know, he's averaging right at 14 points a game, 70 assists and 27 steals on the season for Latrell, and those steals have him ranked 22nd in the nation. Chad Canadan is 42nd in the nation in three-point made three-pointers, and I've been waiting for Chad to take off. He's kind of struggled thus far in this season with that shot, you know, and it's always a little bit tougher as you get older because these coaches and these teams realize who those shooters are, and they prepare a little bit more for him. And Chad also had some other pretty good shooters beside him in the past couple years, so he's kind of had to step up and gonna have to step up and take charge, I think, but because he's gonna be defended pretty heavily throughout the season, I think, on the Frontier Conference especially. As far as the Frontier Conference goes, standings-wise, it's Carroll College. They are the number 2 team in the nation. They come in here with a conference record of 2-0, or tonight with a conference record of 2-0, 13-0. They have a huge game, Montana Western there at Carroll tonight, I believe, and that's always a good battle between Carroll and Coach Steve Keller down there. LC, of course, in here tonight. They are 13-1 overall. They are also 2-0 in conference play. MSU Northern, I believe they are 3-1 now, 12-3 as they played last night against Providence. Western is at 1-1 in the conference, 11-2 overall. Providence, I believe, goes to 1-3, 7-7 overall. Rocky at 0-2 in conference, 8-5 overall. And Montana Tech at 0-2 and 8-6 overall in the conference play. On the men's side, not quite as many teams in the top 25. As I said, Carroll rated number 2 in the nation. Not very far behind the number 1 team, Georgetown of Kentucky. Only 10 points separating that number 1, number 2 spot. This LC team coming in, they are rated number 10. Montana Western, who is at Carroll tonight, is rated at 16, and Montana State Northern picked up 13 votes as well. So, you know, on the women's side, there were 6 teams in the top 30, and basically in the men's side, there are 4 teams out of the conference in the top 30. So the Frontier Conference very well represented in both men's and women's basketball here in the national rankings. We're going to take us a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back after this.
Well,
like road signs, my words are true. They
they bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology. Wells Fargo.
Life is outside. Life is exploring. Life is adventure. Summer days are long and hot. Refresh yourself with a vacation of epic proportions. Visit Billings for live music, Montana's only walkable brewery district, Montana Fair, and more. Log on to visitbillings.com/TV for our full events listing. Life is more in Billings, Montana's Trailhead.
The Billings Hotel and Convention Center is now the Red Lion Hotel. With a state-of-the-art sound system, the Red Lion Hotel is the best place in Billings for your next meeting or conference. Relax from traveling in comfortable rooms with 55-inch TVs, or unwind in the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor water slides. You can even watch the big game in the sports lounge. The Red Lion Hotel, formerly the Billings Hotel and Convention Center. Same local owners, same great service.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battle Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
Cody, are you there? Yeah, can you, those pants or Western looks like, or LC shorts look like they're pink on this monitor down here. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go until, I'll come back when, I think they're going to sweep the floor. Not sure. And now we are set for our starting lineups here for tonight's men's game. First of all, for Lewis Clark State Warriors, it'll be number 2, Trey Thomas, a 5'10 senior out of East Wenatchee, Washington. Number 3 is Derek White, a 6'2 junior out of Boise, Idaho. Number 4 is Andre McCowan, a 6'4 junior out of Portland, Oregon. Number 23 is Jeremy Franklin, a 6'4 senior out of Escondido, California. You Californians probably know that. Number 34 is Race Martin, a 6'6 junior out of Pullman, Washington. And Brandon Rinta, head coach in his 6th season at LC. For the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College, it is number 2, Chad Cannon, a 6'1 senior from Roy, Montana. Number 20 is Satchel McDonald, a 5'11 junior out of St. Louis, Missouri. Number 22, 6'7 senior or junior, Danny Betcher from Billings, Montana. Number 24 is Craig Wilmore, a 6'3 junior out of Daytona Beach, Florida. And number 34 is Jared Samuelson, a 6'7 sophomore from Billings, Montana, for head coach Bill Drykosen. And I did not get my stuff together here. Whoop. Hey, you come. And we're set, ready to go here, as it's going to be Betcher going up against White, and it's going to be controlled to Satchel McDonald of the Battling Bears in Rocky Mountain College. Cannon with it, goes far side. Wilmore, Chad with it out, or Wilmore out on top, back to Cannon. Gets a screen out on top. Cannon penetrates out to Betcher. Betcher out to McDonald. They try to go inside. It's going to be stolen away by Race Martin. First turnover of the ball game for the Battling Bears. As Trey Thomas takes it to the hole, kicks it back out. Race Martin for 3. As Martin picks up the first points of the ball game. And the Warriors go on top, 3-0, just underway here. Rocky with the basketball. Wilmore with it on the left side. Craig Wilmore has it, goes to Betcher. Betcher hits the 10-foot baseline jumper, is up and good. Danny Betcher gets the Battling Bears on the scoreboard. Warriors come right back the way. Shots no good. And the rebound comes down to Jared Samuelson as Gerald will bring it up, hands it off to Wilmore. Wilmore with the floater, no good, fights for his own rebound, and it's going to be controlled by Derek White.
Double dribble.
White brings it up. White gets it in the paint. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back out to Martin. Martin, three-pointer, no good. Betcher with the rebound. Cannonen with it on the right side. Chad with the basketball looking for a screen. Kicks it out, Betcher. Betcher gets it, takes it to the hole, puts up the finger roll, no good. Rebound comes down to Franklin. Franklin kicks up ahead to Trey Thomas. Trey Thomas gets it to White. They swing it around, Martin. Martin takes it to the hole, goes up, left hand, it's good. Race Martin, two more. As Race Martin has all 5 points. I got him for 5. There we go. We got this one scoreboard wrong and one scoreboard's right. We got a problem. Warriors get a steal. They come back the other way, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. Now they got the scoreboard synced up. Satchel McDonald picking up the personal foul. Going to the line for the Warriors is Andre McCowan, a 53% free throw shooter on the season. He'll be shooting 2. First one back iron. Just underway here in the first half. Second free throw's up and good. Warriors lead 6-2 over the Bears. Wilmore with the basketball. He'll bring it up the left side. Wilmore tries to penetrate. Nothing there. Kicks it out to Betcher. Betcher. Samuelson. Jared. Spin move. Gets in the paint. Puts up the 8-footer. Is good by Jared Samuelson. Warriors come back the other way. McCowan with it. Martin. Trey Thomas. Far side. Shot's going to be put up. Three-pointers good by Jeremy Franklin. As Franklin hits the Warriors' second three-pointer, they lead 9-4. Samuelson gets it on top. Goes to Craig Wilmore. Wilmore. They swing it around. McDonald. Betcher on top. Nobody picks him up, and Danny Betcher hits the long two-pointer. Betcher with 4 of Rocky's 6 points. Franklin with it. It's going to have it stolen. It's Satchel McDonald taking it to the hole. Puts it up with the left hand. No good. Samuelson there for the putback. And they're 4-2 as Jared picks up his 4th point of the night. 9-8 LC on top. Trey Thomas will set things up. Rocky playing a man-to-man defense here. They're in their gray uniforms. Franklin with the three-pointer. No good. Easy rebound to White, to Thomas. Can't finish. Bears get it out to Cannonen. Chad Cannonen pulls up. 17-footer's good. Chad Cannonen takes it to the hole and gets 2. White with it, goes to Martin. Swing it around to McCowan. McCowan takes it up. Good. On the drive. Andre McCowan picks up his 3rd point of the night. 11-10 LC on top. Samuelson with the basketball. Goes to Wilmore. Wilmore takes it up. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Austin Payne coming in for the Battling Bears, as well as Darius Alexander for the Warriors, and Hankerson as well. That foul going against Jeremy Franklin, his first personal foul. Craig Wilmore at the line. Wilmore, a 55% free throw shooter is all, and he makes that first one up and good. Austin Payne comes in. Second free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to McCowan as Trey Thomas brings it across the timeline, picked up by McDonald. Swing it around. McCowan has it, takes it to the hole, nowhere to go, kicks it out to Thomas. They swing it around. Franklin for 3, no good. Rebound is going to be off of Rocky as Wilmore could not hang on to the basketball. It'll be Warriors basketball. Warriors inbound the basketball. They get it in to Franklin. Around to Thomas. Thomas with it out on top. McCowan. McCowan trying to get inside. Nowhere to go. Back out to Trey Thomas. 20 on the shot clock. Outside shot's going to be put up. Hendrickson no good, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Rocky basketball. Hankerson with that shot. LC going to put on a little full court pressure here as well. A lot of tall, long players for this LC Warrior team, Stan. They got 6 on the floor. Now they've only got 5. Rocky, I guess he was.
They needed a little help bring the ball down. He got it done. He went and sat down.
Samuelson with the ball. Shot's going to be put up, no good. And the rebound comes down to Trey Thomas. Austin Payne with that shot. Ball's on the floor. Back out on top. Abe. And it is McCowan with the three-pointer, no good. And Latrell Franklin into the ball game for the first time. Gets it off to Cannon. Cannon goes to Austin Payne, and Payne's going to be fouled on the baseline. Grant Wallace coming in. Give Jared Samuelson a little bit of a break. Franklin will inbound underneath his own basket for the Battling Bears. Latrell gets it to Austin Payne's up, no good. Rebound, and it's Latrell Franklin coming down with the board. Drops it underneath. Austin Payne goes up. He's fouled above the rim, and that foul is going to go against Blair Moore. As Blair Moore picks up his first personal foul. Austin Payne at the charity stripe. Austin, a 68% free throw shooter on the season, gets that first one to fall. Picks up his first points of the night. Joel Towers coming in for Chad Cannon. Joel, a 5'10 freshman out of Hollywood, California. Austin Payne gets them both. He goes 2 for 2. Warriors come back as Alexander with the basketball. Alexander drops off to Abe. Abe with it out on top. Down underneath, and we got a whistle and a foul underneath. Austin Payne going to pick up his first personal foul. And we're going to have a media timeout on the floor. Rocky on top, 13-11 over LC. Back in a minute.
Like road signs, my words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
And back to action here. Austin Payne picking up a 2-pointer for the Battling Bears. They lead 15-11. And they come right back with a 3-point shot. Towers with the basketball, goes to Payne. Payne has it to Towers, around to McDonald. Franklin with it. Latrell out on top. Latrell puts up the floater in the paint, no good. Rebound comes down to the Warriors, nearly stolen away. And I thought we were going to have that one.
I was ducking already.
I caught it out of the corner of my eye. Easy basket underneath by Blair Moore as he goes up and picks up an easy basket there for the Warriors. Joel Towers with it. The 3-point shooter is going to be off the front iron, no good. And the Warriors come back the other way. Alexander gets it underneath. The shot is up and good by Hankerson. 18-15, Warriors come right back. Grant Wallace has it, and it's going to be Latrell Franklin will set things up on top. 12:29 to go here in the first half. Satchel McDonald has it, goes to Latrell Franklin. Franklin with the basketball, goes to McDonald. McDonald with it. McDonald, Towers baseline, drops underneath, stolen away. Another unforced turnover by the Battling Bears as Trey Thomas brings it down. He'll set things up on the right side. Now goes the left side to Hankerson. They drop it inside to the 6'9", Blair Moore, a redshirt freshman out of Boise with his second basket in a row, and LC on top, 20-15 in a hurry here. 11:51 to go, and Coach Drykosen is going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. We got some scores. It's Carroll 20-13 over Western with 10.5 to go in that first half. That game up in Helena.
A lot of turnovers early, Bob.
Yeah, there's you just can't too many unforced turnovers for Rocky underneath. A couple passes, basically errant passes right to LC, and I think you can see right now, Stan, I told you these guys were athletic, and they get up and down the floor, and they play above the rim.
And they're deep.
Yeah.
They're about eight guys deep.
Franklin has it. Samuelson back in the game. Wilmore. Austin Payne, Chad Cannonen for three, going to be short, no good. He gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Franklin. They swing it around. Samuelson with the ball. Jared dumps underneath, and it's a two-handed dunk by Craig Wilmore. As that'll bring the cheering section for Rocky to life. As LC goes right down the paint. That is Darius Alexander, just took the ball right to the teeth of the Rocky defense. Nobody picks him up and gets an easy finger roll. Wilmore back the other way. Austin Payne for three, left side. It's good. Austin Payne picks up three. Austin Payne picking up his 10th point of the night, I believe. We'll see how quick Mr. Fisher's getting the stats up to us here. And the shot put up baseline, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's LC with the basketball. Put up and in by Alexander, as kind of the opposite of what we saw in the women's game. LC getting all them offensive rebounds. Rocky only getting one shot. And we got a whistle and a foul on the far side. It's going to go against Hankerson, as Hankerson will pick up the foul. It'll be Rocky basketball on the far side. McCowan coming back in for the Warriors. He will replace Alexander.
Rocky's got to pick the pace up. They're getting out hustled on every turn.
Franklin with the basketball out on top. Gets a screen out on top from Samuelson. Austin Payne, three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Derek White. White quickly up the floor, dumps it off underneath, and is blocked from behind Austin Payne is going to pick up his second personal foul. And Danny Betcher comes back into the ball game. Going to the free throw line is Abe. Right now. Dana Abe, and I don't have him on my sheet here for as far as free throw shooting or what he's doing on the season. And the second one, it's up and good. 25-20, LC on top. Latrell Franklin brings it up, crosses over on the left side. Franklin tries to find a hole, dumps off to Wilmore. Wilmore goes to Cannon. 14 on the shot clock, back to Wilmore. Wilmore tries to go baseline. Betcher underneath for two. Danny Betcher gets the basket underneath. 25-22, LC on top. Warriors get the ball inside. Now they kick it back out. McCowan with it. Shot's going to be put up. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down Warriors. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul going against the Battling Bears. As I believe it's going to be Blair Moore going to the charity stripe. Tell you what, Stan, Blair Moore looks bigger than 6'9" to me.
Yeah. He plays bigger than 6'9", too.
A foul going against Danny Betcher, his first personal foul. 9:25 to go in this first half. Moore gets that first free throw. Second one good as well. And Franklin brings it back for the Battling Bears. 27-22, Warriors on top. Wilmore with it, goes to Franklin. Underneath to Samuelson. Samuelson double teamed underneath, still gets it up and good. As Jared Samuelson picks up a couple more. 27-24 at the 9-minute mark. Warriors out on top. McCowan gets it underneath. Physical play, partially blocked, I believe, in there by Samuelson. And it is going to be Craig Wilmore for another big two-handed slam on a nice assist from Latrell Franklin. 27-26, Rocky back to within one. Derek White with the basketball right out in front of us, guarded by Franklin. Gets around Franklin, takes it to the hole, but Franklin's going to steal from behind, comes back the other way. And Samuelson goes up, it's good. And the Rocky Mountain Battling Bears go on top, 28-27 on that basket by Jared Samuelson at the 8:10 mark. And we got a foul going to go against Wilmore, okay. I thought they said 23, and I was going to say I don't think so, but Craig Wilmore picks up his first foul. Warriors get the ball out on top. Hankerson, now they swing it around, far side. Abe inside. Race Martin couldn't get that one to fall, and Franklin comes back the other way. Franklin to Wilmore. They swing it around. Samuelson on the perimeter. Samuelson tries to go down, tries to go baseline. Nothing there, and it's going to be stolen going the other way. Hankerson takes it to the hole. No good. Rebound comes down. Franklin. Latrell brings it back up the right side. Latrell Franklin's going to be short on the three-pointer. Rebound comes down to McCowan. White the other way for the Warriors. Race Martin for three. It's good. Grace Martin hits his second three-pointer, 6'6" junior out of Pullman, Washington. Latrell Franklin brings it up. Across the timeline for the Batman Bears. Warriors on top, 30-28. Samuelson. Shot, no good. Warriors come back. White with the basketball. Dumps off to Abe, back to White. They try to go inside. Martin, turnaround baseline shot, no good. Rebound, Betcher. Franklin will bring it up across the timeline. Franklin, spin move, puts it up off the glass, no good. And the rebound's going to come down to Abe. Abe takes it right to the hole. That's Samuelson, no good. Rebound, Jared Samuelson. Jared running out of gas here, I think. Could use a sub as up and down game here for the Warriors. Cannon with it. Kicks it out to Franklin. Franklin's going to be a long two-pointer. It looks like it's good. We're tied at 30-30 with 5:56 to go. White with it. Dumps off. And the shot's going to be up and good. Good penetration by Dana Abe. Abe picks up two, 32-30. LC on top. Franklin going against White. Gets a screen from Samuelson. Step back jumper from 18, no good. And the rebound's going to come down to White. And it's going to be White taking her through the hole, no good. Franklin coming back the other way. And we'll see what Latrell does. Kicks it back to Wilmore to Betcher for two. And we're tied once again at 32-32. Tegan Johnson and Satchel McDonald have been sitting here probably for a minute trying to get into this ball game. And we have not had a dead ball. Grant Wallace set to come in as well. Three-pointer put up by Abe. (35-32). Warriors on top after that three. Franklin with the ball out on top. Goes to Cannon. Cannon, three-pointer right side. It's up and good. Chad Cannon ties her up at 35-35. Just the pace I think we'd like to play right now, Stan, if we were out there.
Right.
Shot is up and good by the Warriors and Abe. 37-35, Warriors up by two. Franklin with the basketball. Goes to Cannon. Betcher. They go inside. Samuelson. Samuelson goes up. Can't finish. Rebound. Wilmore. He can't finish. Goes up again. And he's fouled on the putback as Craig Wilmore will shoot some free throws here. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 37-35. LC on top. 3:51 to go. Back in a minute.
Like road signs, my words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
What? 37-35 our score. turnovers. Rocky with 4 turnovers and LC with 2 turnovers in this first half thus far. Rebounding is pretty even. Rocky actually out rebounding 17-15. And it's Craig Wilmore at the free throw line to shoot for the Battling Bears. First one up and good by Wilmore. Second one is up and good. Craig Wilmore ties her up with a couple free throws. 37-37 at the 3:47 mark. Warriors with the basketball, get it inside. We're going to have a foul inside. It's going to go against Tegan Johnson, as Johnson will pick up his first personal foul. Halftime up in Helena, 38-30. Carroll over Western on the men's side. Carroll looking for a sweep there as they upset the Western women. Trey Thomas kicks it outside to McCowan, back to Thomas. Back to McCowan with it on the left side. McCowan penetrates, takes it to the hole, puts it up. The finger roll is up in good. Andre McCowan, the 6'4 junior out of Portland, picks up 2 more, 39-37. Wallace goes to Wilmore. Betcher with it on the left side. Betcher hands off to McDonald. McDonald takes it to the hole and he gets it to fall. Satchel McDonald picks up 2, ties her up. Warriors come back. Thomas with it. Alexander. Cowan, and the shot's going to be put up. Long 3-pointers, no good by Franklin. It'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with the Battling Bears.
Bears can hang close. They're in good shape.
That's pretty much a track meet, it seems to me like. And the score's not that high, Stan, but the pace of the game is back and forth for sure. McDonald with it. Satchel nowhere to go, brings it back out. Now he gets it to Craig Wilmore. Wilmore looking for a screen, goes to Betcher. They swing it around McDonald. Satchel takes it to the hole, dumps it underneath to Grant Wallace for 2. Nice pass by Satchel to Grant. Trey Thomas with it on the far side. McCowan dumps underneath, now back out to McCowan.
Dribble.
And the shot's going to be put up. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Betcher.
Double dribble there.
Satchel McDonald comes down on the right side. Wallace to Johnson. Johnson. Betcher, nice head and shoulders fake, takes it to the hole, can't finish. Rebound underneath, and Satchel's going to win that battle. Grant Wallace free throw line jumper is going to be short, and the Warriors come back the other way. McCulloch has it, it's going to be stolen away by McDonald. And Satchel comes back, no good, and it's Wallace and McDonald fighting for the rebound. And we got to travel, and getting a little ragged out there is Trey Thomas. That was the NFL. That probably targeted.
Yeah, they should have scored on the layup.
41-39, 1:11 to go here in the first half. Rocky on top of LC. Rockies women won the first game here tonight over number 7 LC. Block from behind. Shot's going to be put up in the corner by White. No good. Rebound by Craig Wilmore. Wilmore will go to McDonald, and McDonald brings it up across the timeline. McDonald goes to Betcher. Hands off to Tegan Johnson. Craig Wilmore for three. It's good as Craig Wilmore turns around, gives us a big smile, and puts the Bears on top, their biggest lead of the night by 5, 44-39, 16 seconds. Coach Renta happy to go for one shot here. Trey Thomas with it. Hands it off to Abby underneath. And the shot at the buzzer, is it good? Nope. And at halftime, it's Rocky on top of LC, 44-39. We'll take us a 3-minute timeout, and we'll be back with our halftime stats after this break.
Like road signs, my words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
Life is outside. Life is exploring. Life is adventure. Summer days are long and hot. Refresh yourself with a vacation of epic proportions. Visit Billings for live music, Montana's only walkable brewery district, Montana Fair, and more. Log on to visitbillings.com/TV for our full events listing. Life is more in Billings, Montana's trailhead.
The Billings Hotel and Convention Center is now the Red Lion Hotel. With a state-of-the-art sound system, the Red Lion Hotel is the best place in Billings for your next meeting or conference. Relax from traveling in comfortable rooms with 55-inch TVs, or unwind in the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor water slides. You can even watch the big game in the sports lounge. The Red Lion Hotel, formerly the Billings Hotel and Convention Center. Same local owners, same great service.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battle Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
And welcome back. 44-39 here at halftime. Rocky on top of LC State. And some halftime stats for you. First of all, for LC,
Michaela Jones. Michaela
Allen with 5 points. Franklin with 3 points. Martin with 8 points. Alexander 4. Hankerson with 2. Abby with 11. And Blair Moore with 6 points. They have 3 turnovers. 17 rebounds, 5 offensive, 12 defensive rebounds in that first half. And they are shooting 15 of 36, 41% from the floor. They are 5 of 15 for 34% from the three-point line. And they are 4 of 6 for 67% from the charity stripe. For the Battling Bears, scoring-wise, it's Cannon with 5 points, McDonald with 2, Betcher with 8, Wilmore with 10 points, Samuelson with 8 points, Franklin with 2 points, Wallace with 2, and Austin Payne with 7 points. 5 turnovers for the Rocky. That one bears 23 rebounds, 7 offensive, 16 defensive rebounds. They're shooting a flat 50% from the floor, 18 of 36. They are 3 of 8 for 38% from the three-point line, and 5 of 6 for 84% from the free throw line. Stan, I just told Mr. Parker sitting next to me, if you didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think it was about 75-70 as fast-paced as this game is. But, I think Rocky doing a very good job of, just battling inside and controlling the boards inside. It's kind of opposite of what the first game was. Rocky controlling the offensive boards basically in this ball game, to where Rocky did the women did in that first game.
Yeah, and you would think that they'd be totally opposite and be switched, but Rocky's out hustling them on the boards, which is surprising to me. I figured that's where they'd have the biggest problem keeping up with these guys. They'd get out rebounded, but heck, they got an edge on the boards and they're playing hard.
And 3 turnovers for LC and 5 for Rocky. And, out of those 8 turnovers, Stan, I'd say 6 of them probably happened in the first 5 minutes of that first half.
Right.
And after that, they pretty much settled down and played pretty good basketball.
Rocky's got to play at a higher level than they do to win the game. You know what I mean? If it's even, it doesn't favor Rocky.
Right.
They've got to keep the lead, even if it's a small lead, stay close, stay in contact. Then it's anybody's game. You get down to the last 3 minutes of the game. And that's what they got to do.
We're going to take us a 2-minute timeout. We come back, we're going to have an interview with Rocky Athletic Director Bruce Parker after this 2-minute break.
Like road signs, my words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
Life is outside. Life is exploring. Life is adventure. Summer days are long and hot. Refresh yourself with a vacation of epic proportions. Visit Billings for live music, Montana's only walkable brewery district, Montana Fair, and more. Log on to visitbillings.com/TV for our full events listing. Life is more in Billings, Montana's trailhead.
The Billings Hotel and Convention Center is now the Red Lion Hotel. With a state-of-the-art sound system, the Red Lion Hotel is the best place in Billings for your next meeting or conference. Relax from traveling in comfortable rooms with 55-inch TVs, or unwind in the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor water slides. You can even watch the big game in the sports lounge. The Red Lion Hotel, formerly the Billings Hotel and Convention Center. Same local owners, same great service.
And welcome back to the Fortin Center. 44-39, Rocky on top of LC on the men's side here. Along with me is Mr. Bruce Parker, Athletic Director here at Rocky. Bruce, a good way to start our homestand here in Frontier Conference. The women getting a win tonight, and the men playing very tough against number 10 team in the nation tonight, LC.
Yeah, I would say, Bob, that we're off to a great start in 2018. You know, that win for the women's program, probably the biggest in a long, long time, and at least in Wes Keller's short tenure as our head coach. And that's just a big win over a team that got to the national championship right here at the Rimrock Auto Arena last year. So nice win for Wes, and, you know, they're now 2-1 in conference, but more importantly, 12-1 overall. And what a great start for the women. And this one here, I'll tell you, this weekend is not easy for Rocky Mountain College. They play 6 games in a week, including next Tuesday, and all 6 teams that they're playing are ranked in the top 25.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking with both coaches before the games tonight, and I says, man, we can survive this weekend and next Tuesday. I said, it's going to be kind of nice to go on the road, but Bruce, when you're playing in the Frontier Conference, and especially on the women's side, we got 6 teams in the top 30.
Yeah,
so it really doesn't make any difference, and I don't think Tech's all that bad. Actually, Tech probably should have beat LC in that December conference game. I watched some of that game and on the internet, and I honestly think that Tech should have probably won that ball game. So it's just typical Frontier Conference action.
Yeah, I think that Tech beat Northern tonight. You probably had that score, but I believe it was by 15.
Yeah,
in the Hyper Complex, so it's a tough place to play and a good win for Carly and her squad. And I just think every game in the Frontier this year is going to be just like that. The home team's going to have an advantage. So far, the home teams have won all the games tonight, and let's hope that kind of holds true in this one.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be something that's going to really be an important factor. I think you're going to have to protect your home court throughout this season in both men and women's.
Yeah, and that's why the Frontier did so well at the national tournament last year, especially here in the women's, and they showed very well. They won some games. LC got to the national championship, got beat by Oklahoma City. Montana Western, MSU Northern both won games. Could have gone on farther, and they both lost squeakers in the next round. But I really like the way the Frontier Conference basketball is shaping up, Bob. You see a lot of it. You watch a lot of games, and I think it's as good a conference as there is in the country.
Yeah, and I think basketball kind of takes a back seat because everybody thinks that while the Frontier Conference in football probably is the best conference in the nation, but, and people don't realize how good the other sports are in the Frontier.
Well, they don't. The soccer team at Rocky wins the Cascade 3 years in a row, 17-1-2 this past season. The Great Falls has been to the national tournament in soccer. Softball, the teams have done a great job. I mean, it's just one of those leagues. Volleyball, Lori Kelly's been amazing. Brian Solomon at Montana Tech and his squad. LC has had outstanding teams in the national tournament in volleyball. It's just a real competitive league, and I like the NAIA because teams have a chance to go to national tournament play and win national titles, and I think that's really important for kids. If you're an NCAA school, one of 300 and some or whatever, and you're trying to get to the NCAA basketball tournament, pretty tough.
Yep.
And if you get in, you aren't beating Kentucky and North Carolina and Duke and those teams. So at least here in the NAIA, teams have a chance to win, and that's what I like about it because it gives a lot of kids a lot of chance to be part of something special like that.
Well, Bruce, we're going to take us a 2-minute timeout, come back, and we'll get us set for our second half action here. I want to thank you for coming on and joining us and getting scores to us. We do have some halftime scores. It's Tech 33-29 over Northern. That's a halftime score. And it is Carroll 40-34 at halftime over Western. So a couple other tough games going on as well. We'll take us a 2-minute timeout, come back to our second half after this.
Like road signs, my words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
Life is outside. Life is exploring. Life is adventure. Summer days are long and hot. Refresh yourself with a vacation of epic proportions. Visit Billings for live music, Montana's only walkable brewery district, Montana Fair, and more. Log on to visitbillings.com/TV for our full events listing. Life is more in Billings, Montana's Trailhead.
The Billings Hotel and Convention Center is now the Red Lion Hotel. With a state-of-the-art sound system, the Red Lion Hotel is the best place in Billings for your next meeting or conference. Relax from traveling in comfortable rooms with 55-inch TVs, or unwind in the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor water slides. You can even watch the big game in the sports lounge. The Red Lion Hotel, formerly the Billings Hotel and Convention Center. Same local owners, same great service.
And we're set for our second half action. Rocky on top, 44-39 over LC here.
We're going to have to get Samuelson in the game. He's going to have to.
And I'm looking for our women's score stand, 62-54 in that women's game. Rocky coming out on top in that contest.
And they controlled the game from the start to finish.
LC's going to start this half with the basketball. LC in their road red uniforms, Rocky in their home grays here tonight. And it's going to be a turnover as Betcher gets a hand on the basketball. Cannonen, Samuelson, he puts it on the floor, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's going to come down to Cannonen will get the loose ball. McDonald, Betcher, Wilmore. Coach Dryko's not very happy about that travel call, I don't think, as most everybody could probably tell. Trey Thomas comes back the other way. And Thomas is going to set things up on the far side, goes to White, dumps it off McCowan. McCowan trying to get down baseline, going against McDonald, goes up against pressure, gets it to fall. Andre McCowan, the 6'4 junior out of Portland, picking up a couple inside. Chad Cannonen with the ball on the right side for the Bears. Dumps off to Betcher. Wilmore.
Standing around, they gotta go, gotta move.
Satchel McDonald for a long three, no good. Rebound comes down to Race Martin. Out to Trey Thomas. Thomas with the basketball. Trey with it, looks inside to Martin, nothing there. Now back out to White, now into Martin. Martin going against Betcher. Back out to Trey Thomas. Franklin into Martin. Martin spin move, kicks it out. Trey Thomas for three, no good. And we got a whistle, and the foul is going to go against Satchel McDonald. And it's going to be Trey Thomas going to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Trey Thomas at the line to shoot 3. He could tie this up. First one is up and good. Thomas is 73% free throw shooter on the season. Second one is good. And Trey Thomas ties it up with those 3 free throws. 44-44 here. Just underway in the second half. 18-20 on the clock. McDonald trying to go baseline. Takes it to the hole, and he's going to be fouled. We're going to wave the basket off. It didn't go in. Rocky will inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. McDonald will pull the trigger. They set up in a box here. McDonald trying to get it in. Gets it in to Wilmore. Back to McDonald. McDonald will set things up on top. Swings around Wilmore into Samuelson. Samuelson, jump hook in the middle of the paint. Good. As Jared gets on the board here in the second half. 46-44. Ball's underneath to Franklin. Franklin on the floor. It's going to go out of bounds off Franklin. It'll be Rocky basketball. McDonald in the middle of the floor for the Battle Bears. Sets it up on the left side now, looking for a screen out there from Betcher. Goes to Wilmore. Wilmore looks inside to Samuelson. Into Betcher now, high-low. Into Samuelson. Goaltending's going to be called. Jared Samuelson will get the basket.
Starting to open up underneath, Bob.
A little bit of high-low action there. Betcher and Samuelson, they've been playing together a long time. Played together at Billings West. And the shot, three-pointer, no good. Cannon with the rebound. And Chad will bring it up the right side. Goes to Samuelson. Betcher tries to go to work inside. Can't handle it. He'll lose it off his hands, out of bounds. A lot like that first half, the way the game started with some turnovers back and forth here. McCowan has it. Franklin, Trey Thomas. Thomas, Race Martin underneath. And Martin goes up against Samuelson, picks up two, 48-46. LC continues with the full court pressure. Wilmore comes down, takes it to the hole. And he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Andre McCowan picking up his first personal foul. Austin Payne coming in for the Batman Bears. And Craig's first free throw is going to be off. Austin Payne comes in for Danny Betcher. Second free throw up and good by Wilmore. 49-46, 16:31 to go. Trey Thomas with it. Goes to Franklin. Franklin down to White. White looks inside. They get it into Race Martin. Knocked back out. Stolen away by McDonald. Satchel McDonald to Payne. Back to McDonald for two. 51-46. Rocky on the transition basket. On the steal by Satchel McDonald. Race Martin with it out on top. McCowan. They swing it around. And White's partially blocked in there. And it's going to be a down-court pass to Austin Payne. And Brian Rentas seen enough. 53-46. Rocky's biggest lead of 7. Timeout on the floor. We'll see what it is here. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battle Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Orville, Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
53-46 our score here, 15:46 to go in the ball game. On the women's side tonight, Rocky gets a big win over number 7 LC, 62-54. Thus far, every home team has won in the Frontier Conference tonight. Carroll over Western in the women, and Tech over Northern in the women. Home teams win and stand, and pretty much all upsets, supposedly.
Well,
in all three games.
Game shapes up just like the other game. Just kind of playing tough, hard nosed.
Staying right in there, typical Frontier Conference basketball. LC wholesale changes Trey Thomas in the ball game yet. About the only starter left in the game. Long three-pointer, no good. And it'll be Rocky basketball as that was an air ball. Wilmore gets the inbounds pass, and Craig with that speed takes it to the hole. It's up and good. Craig Wilmore with a couple more. It's good to see him healthy, Stan. He's been hampered with injuries since the beginning of the season, and it's looks to me like he's pretty healthy right now at this point. He's exciting and fun to watch. Shot put up on the baseline by the Warriors. That is Alexander, 4-2, 55-48. Rocky's biggest lead of the night was 9 points, just got trimmed to 7. Satchel McDonald through traffic in the paint. It's up and good. Warriors come quickly back the other way. Shots up, no good. And a rebound comes down to Wilmore. And it's going to go to the Batlin Bears as Hankerson nearly got a steal there. Hankerson, a 6'4" junior out of Houston, Texas. Satchel McDonald with it out on front. He'll set things up for the Batlin Bears. And it's Austin Payne taking it to the basket. He's going to be fouled. Blair Moore picks up that personal foul. That's his third team foul on LC here. 14:08 to go in the first half. Austin Payne free throw off the back iron. Second one up and good by Austin Payne. 58-48, biggest lead of the night for the Batlin Bears, 10 points. Moore with it, goes to Thomas. Now they get it back inside to Moore, off his hands, out of bounds. It'll be turnover to Rocky. 13:55 to go in the ball game. Rocky, their biggest lead of the night, 58-48. We're back after this.
The white lines keep time for you, like road signs. My words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
Life is outside. Life is exploring. Life is adventure. Summer days are long and hot. Refresh yourself with a vacation of epic proportions. Visit Billings for live music, Montana's only walkable brewery district, Montana Fair, and more. Log on to visitbillings.com/TV for our full events listing. Life is more in Billings, Montana's Trailhead.
58-48, 13:55 to go in our ball game. Some other scores from around the Frontier Conference. 13 minutes to go in the first half. It's Carroll on top of Western, 46-43. And it is Northern on top of Montana Tech, 43-41. A couple other close games in the Frontier. Rocky shooting 54% from the floor to 42% for LC in this ball game thus far. At halftime, it was 58-48. Rocky, was not that. That's what the score is now. Getting a little ahead of myself, Stan.
44-39.
Yep. Samuelson gets the ball inside. Dumps off to a cutting McDonald, and it's going to be Craig Wilmore picking up the garbage. And we got a scrum on the floor, and I'm going to bet on Satchel McDonald as he gets it to Wilmore.
Hey, that's a goaltending.
And comes back the other way. And a big block by Samuelson. Up ahead to McDonald. Kicks back to Canada. And we got an offensive foul is going to be called against Satchel McDonald. Latrell Franklin coming back into the ball game. As the officials wiping up a little moisture on the floor. Warriors basketball in the backcourt. Rocky up by 12. Trey Thomas with the basketball on top. Dumps off to Hankerson. Hankerson to Alexander, back to Thomas. Out on top, Obby. Obby, their spark plug in that first half. Whistle and a foul before the shot. As Franklin's going to pick up the personal foul for the Batman Bears. That's his first personal foul. 3 team fouls apiece here for both teams. LC gets the ball inbounds, and we got a whistle and a foul. Austin Payne picking up his third personal foul. At the free throw line is Darius Alexander. 60-48, Rocky on top by 12. Betcher and Johnson set to come in for the Bears. Alexander set to shoot the free throw. Purple shoes and all. It's up and good.
I think them are lavender.
Oh, are they? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Cannon tries to go inside. It's going to have it knocked away. Coming back the other way as Alexander puts it up. It's going to go. Whistle and a foul on Samuelson. That'll be the first personal foul on Jared Samuelson. 12:33 to go here. I think free throw is going to be off. No good. Franklin with the rebound. Franklin trying to find a hole inside. Nothing there. Kicks out to Betcher. Betcher back out to Franklin. Franklin to Tegan Johnson on the dribble drive offense. Goes to Samuelson for 3. It's good. Jared Samuelson. It's a three-pointer. 63-52. 12:05 to go here in the ball game. Warriors come back the other way. Finger roll up and good by Darius Alexander. Franklin goes to Tegan Johnson. Johnson, nice pick and roll there by Betcher. Betcher can't finish on the dunk. And the Warriors come back the other way. Ball's underneath, going to go out of bounds. And I believe it's going to be Rocky basketball. Nope, the other referee's going to come in now. It'll be Warrior basketball underneath their own basket. 11:41 to go. Coach Drykosen, I hope, wants a timeout or he's going to sub in. He's at midcourt. 11:41 to go, 63-54. Rocky on top of LC. It's a 30-second timeout. Rocky will host Western Montana College on Saturday night. The women will start at 5:30 and the men at 7:30. And of course, Stan, we saw Western in here last weekend in that tournament. Looking for a couple more pretty good ball games.
It's going to be these two ball games have been good.
Yeah,
I mean, they're really.
Yep.
The Rocky women really played a solid game, and
men are hanging in there.
Men are hanging on.
It's just a lot of heart and a lot of effort here, I think, by the Batman Bears here in this ball game.
Yeah, they need to stop fouling with. They got to get the stops without fouling.
Johnson kicks it out to Hankerson, and he hits a three-pointer. Hankerson comes up with the three-pointer. Cohen May into the ball game for the first time for Rocky. Johnson goes to Samuelson. Samuelson with it out on top. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. LC basketball right in front of us. Trey Thomas will get the inbounds pass. He'll bring it up. Thomas, the 5'10 senior. He's the leader here out of East Wenatchee, Washington. And this one's going to go out of bounds off of the hands of Blair Moore. Turnover back to Rocky. Latrell Franklin brings it up the right side for the Battling Bears. Franklin trying to find a hole, takes it, finger rolls up and good by Latrell Franklin. 65-57. White with the basketball. Out to Abby. Swings it around. Abby gets it back. Goes baseline. Nothing there. Cut off by Tegan Johnson. Hankerson with the basketball. Hankerson kicks out on top. Abby shots no good. Rebound fought for. And White comes down with it. Dumps off underneath Abby. It's up and good as he picks up two more. Abby with 15 points on the night. Franklin comes back the other way, kicks to Samuelson. Samuelson goes up, 15-footer, no good. And Tegan Johnson tries to throw it off of White, but White comes up with the basketball. White, Trey Thomas. Trey Thomas, shots up, no good. Rebound Johnson. And a whistle and a foul is going to go against Trey Thomas.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 4, Andrea McDonald, number 34, checking in for your Battle Bears, number 2, Satchel McDonald, number 24, Drake Wilson. Also checking in for your Battle Bears, number 11, Grant Wallace.
Lots of decision making here on the substitutions. Grant Wallace into the game for the Battling Bears. Franklin brings it up the right side. Luttrell, nice crossover, takes it to the hole, puts it up off the glass. It's good. Luttrell Franklin. Comes back the other way. White with the basketball.
Duck in, hey, duck in, Grant!
White.
Grant, duck in!
Hands it off quickly to Abby. They go inside, and we're going to have a foul inside as Race Martin got the ball in there. It'll be Warrior basketball. That is the 16th foul on Rocky. The Warriors are in the bonus, the final 9-14 of this ball game. Martin with it finds a wide open White on the Derek White on the backdoor cut. It is up and good. 67-61, Rocky on top. Franklin with the basketball. McDonald back into the game. He has it on the left side to Franklin. Franklin pulls up, three-pointer, no good. And the rebound comes down to Hankerson. Dumps off. Race Martin kicks out to Hankerson. Hankerson wants to go baseline, pulls up, 17-footer, no good. Rebound Betcher coming down the floor in traffic. And it's Craig Wilmore going to the hole on the pass from Franklin. And I think Craig Wilmore just hit his head on the backboard. I hate it when that happens. Craig will go to the line to shoot a couple. The foul's going to go against Hankerson. That's his second personal foul. And Craig gets that first free throw to go. 68-61. Coach Drykosen got those checkered lucky pants on tonight, as Craig Wilmore gets the second one to fall. White will bring it up across the timeline. He's picked up there by Latrell Franklin. And they got a mismatch inside. Franklin against Martin. And not much that Latrell Franklin can do there. Timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 30, I believe. We'll take one as well.
Physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battle Bears.
You need to get your dad a pair of
AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
(69-63) our score. Rocky on top of LC. 8:10 to go in the ball game. It'll be Rocky basketball in the backcourt as Franklin will bring it up. Latrell going against Hankerson. They get it off to McDonald. Satchel takes it to the hole, can't finish. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Craig Wilmore. And it's a 1-and-1. 60-48. Carroll over Western with 8 minutes to go in that one.
On the line for a 1-and-1 for the Warriors, number 34, Race Martin.
60-48. Race Martin gets the first free throw to fall. Second one good as well as he gets them both. 69-65. It's all of a sudden a 4-point ball game. Rocky has seen that 12-point lead disappear. Franklin with the basketball on top. Hankerson has been all over this floor tonight defensively. I'm impressed with him on the defensive side for sure. Franklin, cross over dribble, puts it up, no good, and the rebound's going to come down to McCowan, up to Hankerson. Hankerson quickly back to McCowan. Back to Hankerson, three-pointer left side. Back iron no good, rebound Wilmore. Out to Franklin. Franklin, Latrell goes to Samuelson. Jared tries to go inside, nothing there. Satchel McDonald brings it back out, and Franklin will set things up. 17 on the shot clock. Betcher. Franklin wide open three-pointer. It's good. Latrell Franklin, a step back three-pointer wide open, and you got to make them, Stan. It's going to be a full timeout. 72-65 Rocky. We're back in a minute.
Like road signs, my words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
(72-65), 7 minutes to go here.
Need a couple of stops, Bob, without fouling. Right here, right now.
LC with 5 team fouls. Rocky with those 7. LC has already shot the bonus. Some scores. MSU Northern's taking the lead over Tech, 57-56, with 5 minutes to go in that ball game. LC with the basketball. White has it out on top. Abby with the big screen out there on top, and Satchel McDonald's going to pick up the foul. That'll be 4 on Satchel, as White will go to the line to shoot some free throws here. Chad Cannon going to come back into the ball game. White free throw is up in good. Shooting a 1-and-1 here. Second shot is good. 72-67. Rocky up by 5. Austin Payne set to come in. Next dead ball. Ball's knocked loose. Samuelson gets it, puts it up. It's good. Jared Samuelson goes up. He has a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Samuelson at the free throw line. Jared, an 84% free throw shooter. This one off the back iron. Austin Payne gets the rebound, has it knocked loose, and White picks it up, gets it to Trey Thomas. 6:31 to go in the ball game. Hobby with it, takes it to the hole against. Shot's going to be up and blocked there. Loose ball comes down, and we're going to have an over and back call. As Austin Payne threw it back to Trail Franklin in the backcourt. Hobby will inbound the basketball, gets it into Trey Thomas. Thomas with the basketball on the left side. Going against Franklin. Kicks it back out. Abby takes it to the hole and gets the basket. He's going to be fouled. Austin Payne picks up the foul. That'll be 4 on Austin Payne, 4 on Payne, 4 on Satchel McDonald. 19 fouls on Rocky. And LC will be in a double bonus. Hobby at the line. Second shot's no good. Rebound comes down to Cannon. Cannon goes to Franklin, and Franklin will bring it down. 5-point Rocky lead.
Get it in, work it in, work it in.
Takes it to the hole, puts it up off the glass, and he's going to go to the line to shoot a couple. Danny Betcher getting set to come into the ball game.
Shooting 2 for your Mountain Bears, number 40, Austin Payne.
Hobby picking up his second personal foul. Austin Payne shots up and good. Second one good as well. And Betcher will come in for Austin Payne.
And we need a trip without a foul, Bob.
Kind of few and far between, seems
like we're.
Trey Thomas with it, picks it down the right side, picks up a screen out there. Race Martin with the basketball. Shot's going to be put up, no good. Rebound comes down to Samuelson as McCowan could not connect on that shot. There's that stop. Samuelson with the ball out on top, hands off to Wilmore. Wilmore, Franklin underneath to Betcher, and Betcher's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go against McCowan, and Danny Betcher will go to the line to shoot some free throws. Betcher, a 78% free throw shooter on the season. Betcher with 8 points on the night. And make that 9. Coach Rinta is going to take a timeout on the floor. 5:08. Going to be a 30-second timeout here by Coach Rinta, but they're going to push it to a full on the media. 77-69. We're back in a minute.
Life is outside. Life is exploring. Life is adventure. Summer days are long and hot. Refresh yourself with a vacation of epic proportions. Visit Billings for live music, Montana's only walkable brewery district, Montana Fair, and more. Log on to visitbillings.com/TV for our full events listing. Life is more in Billings, Montana's Trailhead.
The Billings Hotel and Convention Center is now the Red Lion Hotel. With a state-of-the-art sound system, the Red Lion Hotel is the best place in Billings for your next meeting or conference. Relax from traveling in comfortable rooms with 55-inch TVs, or unwind in the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor water slides. You can even watch the big game in the sports lounge. The Red Lion Hotel, formerly the Billings Hotel and Convention Center. Same local owners, same great service.
77-69 our score, 5:08 to go in the ball game here. Rocky has just been able to do just enough to stay out in front here, Stan.
Yeah, it really helped to get a couple stops without fouling. It really did. Give them a little bit, a little bit larger lead, little cushion there to keep them from.
Well, they've
keeps looking like Lewis and Clark's going to go ahead and knot it up and then go on, but they just won't let them. They just won't turn loose of them.
No. Betcher at the free throw line here to shoot the free throw.
Chad, you have 3, right?
And it is up and good for Danny Betcher. 9-point lead for Rocky, 78-69 against the number 10 in the nation, the Lewis Clark State Warriors. And the ball's on the baseline. Hankerson kicks out to Thomas. Thomas kicks it out, swings it around White. Race Martin with it, hands off to White, reverse layup, no good, can't finish. And the ball's on the floor, and Hankerson picks up the loose ball, puts it up and good as Hankerson makes it 78-71, and Hankerson has been all over Chad Cannon when he comes in the ball game. Franklin gets it to Betcher. They look underneath. They get it inside to Samuelson, but Jared too far into the basket. Now they get it back to him off his fingers, out of bounds. 4:16 to go in the ball game. Trey Thomas with it out on top. Hobby. Race Martin with it. Hankerson. Back to Martin. Race takes it to the hole, and we got a whistle and a foul. As Samuelson picks up his second foul. Second foul on Jared. And Race Martin at the free throw line. And Race Martin hasn't missed a free throw yet this year. That's about 100%, huh?
Pretty close. I'd have to stop and do the math on it, but it's pretty close.
And he still has not missed one.
You got to force the ball in. They got to take their time and work the ball in.
Wilmore out to Samuelson. Franklin. Betcher. Back to Franklin. 13 on the shot clock. Underneath to Wilmore. Wilmore can't handle it, but Samuelson picks it up and puts it in. Good job by Jared Samuelson picking up the loose ball and putting it in for two. White with the basketball, kicks it back to Abby. Abby takes it to the hole. It's up and good. We're at the 3-minute mark in the ball game. 80-75.
Keep forcing it in.
Chad Cannon with it, goes to Samuelson. Franklin on the far side. Franklin pull up, free throw line jumpers, no good. Rebound comes down to Trey Thomas. And Satchel McDonald will come back in the next dead ball. He has those 4 personal fouls. Be careful out there, Satchel. And we got a whistle away from the basketball here. And I believe we just had some moisture on the floor underneath the basket down there on LC's end. .239 to go in our ball game. LC's going to inbound the basketball in front of their bench as Trey Thomas gets it in. Hankerson, they swing it around. White with it. White's going to take it to the hole, off his hands, out of bounds. It'll be Rocky basketball. McDonald gets it to Samuelson. Samuelson, Wilmore. They get it inside to Jared, and he goes up off the glass. No good. Big rebound by Hankerson. 80-75. Warriors could get back to within 2 with a 3-pointer here. Hankerson puts it up off the glass on the floater. It's good. 80-77. 2:03 to go. Timeout on the floor. Rocky on top. 80-77. Back in a minute.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battle and Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
The number 2 team in the nation, Stan, fending off a very tough Western Montana men's team here tonight.
Absolutely.
Couple minutes to go. What do you think, Mr. Newman?
Well, I still think they got to stop without fouling, and they got to pound it inside on the taking too many bad shots. And
Gonna have to take care of the basketball here. The athleticism of LC, they just can't let it get a hold of them. Satchel McDonald with the basketball, guarded by Trey Thomas. Gets a screen out on top, nothing there. Goes to Wilmore. Wilmore with it. Samuelson backing down. Moore puts up the jump hook, no good. And
got a good shot, he got a good look. That's the shot they needed.
Trey Thomas will bring it across the timeline. 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Hankerson with it out on top. Obby had the hot hand, takes it to the hole and rolls around, no good. Samuelson gets a rebound. Gets it to McDonald, 80-77. Big possession here for the Battling Bears. They need some points on this one. McDonald with it out on top against Trey Thomas.
Yeah.
10 on the shot clock. McDonald pulls up off the back iron, no good, and Chad Cannon knocks it back to Satchel McDonald. Nice play there by Chad Cannon. 23 seconds, and Trey Thomas is going to pick up the personal foul, as LC had the foul on that. Is a huge heads-up play by Chad Cannon to knock that ball back out to Satchel McDonald. Satchel at the free throw line. McDonald, a 78% free throw shooter on the season. Timeout-wise, Rocky with 3 timeouts, LC with 2, and Satchel gets the free throw to fall. It's a 2-possession ball game. McDonald with 1 more. It got quiet in here. Second one is good. He used all the rim on that one, and Coach Dryko's is going to use a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. 82-77, Rocky on top. Back in a minute. I got him.
The white lines keep time for you, like road signs. My words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
She went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
In the past, they've actually gone to some cheer clinics and learned to do that with the cheerleaders. So it's kind of a neat bond the football players have made with some of the cheerleaders there. So Rocky's going to come out on the floor, and they're going to have Samuelson, Betcher, Wilmore, Cannon, and McDonald. LC will have Martin, Obby, McCowan.
Now they're going to try to take
Thomas and White.
They're going to try to take Samuelson inside. Watch this.
White with the basketball. They get it far side. McCowan dumps off. Trey Thomas for three. No good. Rebound, Chad Cannon. And Chad, probably one of the better free throw shooters on this Rocky team, as he shoots 89% on the season. Will go to the line to shoot two.
That makes a difference, Bob. That 10th foul versus that 9th foul.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot easier to go up there and shoot that first free throw when you know you're getting another one. .35 seconds to go. Cannon at the line to shoot two. Shoots 89% on the season.
Need this one to get a three possession.
Second one is good as well, 84-77, 7-point lead. Trey Thomas picks it up, 33 seconds to go. White with the basketball on the far side. White out to Trey Thomas, they swing it around. McCowan, three-pointer off, no good. Rebound, Craig Wilmore goes high, and Craig's gonna be fouled. He'll make the long walk. And Craig, a 55% free throw shooter on the season. Now it's going to go against Ray Smart, and that is his second personal foul, 18 seconds to go. Craig Wilmore at the line for the Batman Bears. Coach Strike goes and got his defenders back at the half-court line. Brought in somebody up to make him pick the basketball up. Wilmore's first one up and good. 8-point lead, 85-77. Make that 9. Wilmore goes 2 for 2. Trey Thomas will let the ball roll. Cannon comes, makes him pick it up, across the timeline. Obby with it. Obby, three-pointer left side over Cannon and off the glass. It's good. Backboard shot. I don't know if he called that or not, but 86-80. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll stay right here. It's a full timeout. We're going to stay here. Everyone, we'll be back here at 5:10 on Saturday night as Western will come to town. We'll have the women's game. We'll interview Coach Wes Keller at about 5:10. Game time tip-off at 5:30 against Western Montana College on the women's side, and then on the men's side, we'll follow up. Start time about 7:30, 20 minutes or so after that first game. But a couple more good basketball games coming up, and these two have been a couple of great games here tonight, Stan. Rocky looking for a sweep here against a couple of Raider teams.
You know, the thing of it is, too, Bob, and it's similar in a lot of ways, that they were close throughout, but Rocky's been in control both in the women's and the men's. They never did get behind. They just kept...
Just stayed patient.
Yeah, just very well played ball game.
And Samuelson will inbound the basketball in the backcourt for the Batman Bears. Everybody is in the backcourt here. Samuelson's going to get it into Betcher. Betcher's going to get it up to McDonald. McDonald very wisely just dribbles her back out, gets it to Wilmore, and Rocky's going to get a win here on the men's side. 86-80 as Rocky gets a sweep tonight over Lewis Clark State. We're going to take us a 2-minute timeout, come back, and we'll have our final stats on this one in this 2-minute break.
like road signs, my words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
Life is outside. Life is exploring. Life is adventure. Summer days are long and hot. Refresh yourself with a vacation of epic proportions. Visit Billings for live music, Montana's only walkable brewery district, Montana Fair, and more. Log on to visitbillings.com/TV for our full events listing. Life is more in Billings, Montana's Trailhead.
The Billings Hotel and Convention Center is now the Red Lion Hotel. With a state-of-the-art sound system, the Red Lion Hotel is the best place in Billings for your next meeting or conference. Relax from traveling in comfortable rooms with 55-inch TVs or unwind in the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor water slides. You can even watch the big game in the sports lounge. The Red Lion Hotel, formerly the Billings Hotel and Convention Center. Same local owners, same great service.
And we're back here at the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College as the Battling Bears get a sweep here tonight in the first game. It was 62-54 in favor of Rocky on the women's side, and in the men's side, 86-80 in favor of Rocky over Lewis Clark State. Some scoring for LC. Trey Thomas finishes with 3 points. Derek White with 4 points. Andre McCowan finishes with 7 points. Jeremy Franklin with 3 points. Race Martin with 16. Darius Alexander with 12. Cordell Hankerson, 9 points. And Abby with 20. And Blair Moore with 6 points. They had 10 turnovers in the ball game, 30 total rebounds, 7 offensive, 23 defensive rebounds. They shot 45% from the floor, 29 of 65, 7 of 25 for 28% from the three-point line, and they were 15 of 19 for 79% from the charity stripe. For the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College, it was Chad Cannon with 7 points, Satchel McDonald with 8, Danny Betcher with 10, Craig Wilmore with 19, Jared Samuelson with 19, and Wilmore had 8 rebounds to go with those 19 points. Samuelson with 9 rebounds. Latrell Franklin, 9 points. Grant Wallace with 2 points. And Austin Payne finishing with 12 points on the evening. Rocky had 12 turnovers in the ball game, 41 rebounds, 10 offensive, 31 defensive rebounds, as they had as many defensive rebounds in this ball game as the Warriors had total rebounds. Rocky shot 31 of 62 for 50% from the floor. They were 5 of 12 for 42% from the three-point line, and they were 83% from the charity stripe. They shot 19 of 23. Stan, just kind of a gut-out battle here tonight in this ball game, both for Rocky and this men's side. I think it was just kind of a last man standing thing.
Well, I think that Lewis and Clark thought for a minute there that Rocky was going to kind of go away or fold their tent. Well, they just got tougher as it went. Tougher it got, the tougher they got. And I think they took him by surprise.
Yeah, they did. LC coming in here, rated the number 10 team in the nation in the NAIA. And Rocky not receiving any votes at all, and just did a great job here tonight against the Warriors. A couple other things, Stan, as far as points in the paint, Rocky 42-38 there over LC. Points off of turnovers, 18-12 in favor of LC. Second chance points, Rocky got the break there, 12-8, and fast break points, I think the transition points, I think, is always huge. 16-4. The thing that surprises me in the stats here, Stan, the final stats is LC scores 47 points off their bench, and Rocky scores 23 off of their bench. So
yeah, we'd have to dig into that a little bit. That sounds like a starter that usually somebody that played a minute or two and actually started. But I thought it's a well played game, and I just really do think Lewis and Clark thought if we can just stay close, we'll get him in the end. Well, that's the same thing that was going on in the Rocky huddle too.
Yeah.
If we can just keep this lead, just even if it gets down to 3 or 4. And I thought, Rocky led the whole game in both games, and well coached, well played. It was a great game, both games.
Great evening here at the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College, and we'll be back on Saturday night as Western Montana comes to town. Kind of looks like they dropped a couple in Carroll, as it looks like Carroll got a sweep up there tonight as well. So, Stan, I want to thank you for sitting in with me tonight, and want to thank.
Looking forward to Saturday, buddy.
Look, I want to thank Cody Wright and the crew upstairs. Cody running the buttons for us tonight up there. This is Bob Ritterott. Until Saturday, have a great Battling Bear weekend.